Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, where we bring you the stories that make fans' hearts race, stories of love, reunion, and the magic that happens when real meets real. Today, we're diving into a story that has the entire K-drama world buzzing. After years of waiting, fans might finally be getting what they've always hoped for. Chang Wook and Hyun, the unforgettable duo from Suspicious Partner, have reportedly met again in secret, sparking wild rumors of something more than friendship. But what really happened during this private reunion? And could it mean a long-awaited new chapter for these two beloved stars? Let's find out. It all started with a single photo, blurry, unconfirmed, but powerful enough to send the internet into chaos. A fan account claimed to have spotted Chang Wook and Hyun together at a quiet cafe in Seoul late one evening. The two appeared relaxed, casual, and very much at ease with each other. At first, fans thought it was just coincidence, maybe two old friends catching up. But then, a few hours later, Chang Wook's manager was seen leaving the same area, and Hyun's stylist posted cryptic Instagram stories featuring the same background lights. That was all it took for the speculation to begin. The hashtags Chang Wook Hyun and hashtag Suspicious Partner Reunion began trending worldwide. Fans started piecing together clues, comparing outfits, analyzing shadows, and even tracking timelines to confirm whether the two stars really met that night. But as it turns out, there may be more truth to it than anyone expected. According to several entertainment insiders, Chang Wook and Hyun have been quietly maintaining contact since Suspicious Partner ended. Though both have been busy with new projects and individual schedules, they reportedly remain close friends, occasionally checking in on each other through texts and messages. However, what made this recent meeting stand out was the timing. Chang Wook had just returned from a promotional tour in Japan, while Hyun was wrapping up filming for a new drama. The overlap of their schedules made the meetup look more than coincidental. One insider shared, they have a strong bond. It's not surprising if they wanted to meet privately, away from the spotlight. And that's exactly what fans are hoping for, a rekindling of that unspoken chemistry that once made Suspicious Partner a timeless hit. When the drama aired, Chang Wook and Hyun's chemistry was undeniable. From their playful banter to their emotional scenes, audiences couldn't help but root for them both on screen and off. Their dynamic was so natural that even staff members described them as inseparable during filming. At the time, both actors laughed off dating rumors, insisting that they were just close colleagues. But now, years later, the warmth between them seems stronger than ever. A fan who claims to have seen them during the recent meetup said, "It wasn't like they were hiding. They looked comfortable, smiling and talking like two people who knew each other deeply." Still, others are wondering if there's something deeper happening behind the scenes. Just weeks before this sighting, Chang Wook mentioned Hyun's name during an interview when asked about his most memorable co-star. His response, "I learned a lot from her. She's someone who left a lasting impression on me, not just as an actress but as a person." Hyun also recently posted a photo of herself holding a coffee cup with the caption, "Some memories never fade." Fans couldn't help but link it to Chang Wook's known habit of gifting coffee to his co-stars during downtime. The coincidences were piling up. Could this be just friendly nostalgia, or the quiet reawakening of something deeper? Whatever the truth may be, fans are already all in. They've started revisiting old clips from Suspicious Partner, compiling edits, and trending the phrase, "Wook Hyun lives on." And it's not just fans who are noticing. Industry sources say that several production teams have expressed interest in reuniting the duo for a new project, either a drama or a film, given their proven chemistry and international fan base. If that happens, it could be one of the most anticipated reunions in K-drama history. But beyond the glitz and speculation, there's something more touching about this story. Chang Wook and Hyun were always known for their sincerity, both in their craft and in the way they treat people. During their earlier years together, they shared mutual respect and deep understanding that went beyond scripts and scenes. Even when their careers took different directions, that bond quietly stayed. People close to Hyun have described her as someone who values loyalty, and that might explain why she's never distanced herself from Chang Wook despite the rumors that have followed them over the years. Similarly, Chang Wook has always spoken fondly of her, often referring to her as a person who grounds me. Maybe, after years of walking their own paths, they've found their way back, not necessarily into a romance, but into a safe, genuine friendship that has stood the test of time. Still, fans can't help but dream. Because when two people share a history that deep, filled with laughter, late-night filming sessions, and emotional connection, it's hard not to wonder if fate might have a bigger plan for them. For now, neither Chang Wook nor Hyun has made any official statement about the rumored meetup. Their agencies have also remained silent, choosing not to confirm or deny anything. But sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. And as long as the spark between them remains, both on screen and off, the world will keep watching, hoping for the day when their paths cross again. Not just in secret, but in the spotlight where they first made magic together. This is K-Drama Cycle, where every reunion reminds us that in the world of stars, some connections never truly end. As days passed after the rumored reunion, whispers about Chang Wook and Hyun only grew louder. Fans couldn't move on, and entertainment outlets began digging deeper. Was this just an innocent catch-up, or were we witnessing the quiet beginning of something real, something rekindled after years apart? Soon, new reports emerged suggesting that this was not their first meeting this year. According to an insider close to Chang Wook, the two had actually met a few times privately, not just for personal reasons, but possibly to discuss a joint opportunity. But what kind of opportunity could pull them back together after all this time? That's when a rumor surfaced that shook the fandom to its core. A major production company was reportedly in talks to bring Chang Wook and Hyun together again, not just for a short cameo, but as the main leads of a brand new romantic series. And here's the twist. The story was said to be inspired by their own journey, two people who find each other again after years apart, rediscovering what they once meant to each other. Could art be imitating life once more? Industry watchers quickly noted how both actors' schedules seemed to have sudden gaps this quarter. Chang Wook had recently turned down two overseas projects, while Hyun delayed signing on for a web series. On their own, these decisions looked like coincidences. But together, they painted a picture fans couldn't ignore. Even more intriguing was a social media clue that made waves overnight. Chang Wook's stylist posted a photo of a clothing rack labeled partner project. Within hours, the post was deleted. Fans immediately connected the dots, claiming this was a quiet hint toward the long-rumored reunion drama, codenamed Project Partner. Meanwhile, Hyun's Instagram stories began to subtly align with Chang Wook's posts. On one day, he shared a photo of a sunset captioned, "Some things come full circle." Hours later, Hyun posted a night sky with the caption, "Some things never really end." To outsiders, these may seem like ordinary captions, but to longtime fans, they were loaded messages, perfectly in sync, like a conversation only they understood. Soon, entertainment reporters started reaching out for comments. Chang Wook's agency responded with the classic, "He is reviewing several offers, but nothing has been confirmed." Hyun's team echoed a similar line. But those carefully chosen words, "nothing confirmed," were enough to keep hope alive. As the online frenzy intensified, fan pages across Korea, Japan, and the Philippines began organizing Wookhyun comeback campaigns. They trended hashtags like hashtag bring back suspicious partner and hashtag Wookhyun together again, filling timelines with old clips and newly edited fan trailers that imagine their reunion. And here's the surprising part, even industry insiders took notice. One producer anonymously admitted that the public's enthusiasm could actually influence casting decisions. When fans make their voices this loud, they said, networks listen. Behind the scenes, however, the situation wasn't as simple. According to reports, Hyun had her own set of worries. Having grown into a more mature actress, she wanted to take on deeper, more challenging roles. She didn't want a reunion to feel like a repeat of the past. Meanwhile, Chang Wook, known for his loyalty and passion, reportedly assured close friends that if they were to work together again, he wanted it to be something meaningful, something that shows how much they've both grown. And maybe that's what makes this possible reunion even more beautiful. It's not about recreating the past, but redefining it. As for their personal relationship, people close to both stars say they've always had mutual respect and a quiet friendship that never faded. After all, Chang Wook once described Hyun as one of the few people who understands my silence. And Nam Ji-hyun once admitted that Wook Appa has always been someone I can rely on, no matter the situation. These aren't the words of casual colleagues. These are the words of two souls who stayed connected through time, distance, and fame. A close staff member from a previous project shared, when Chang Wook talks about her, his tone softens. He doesn't say much, but you can tell she means something special. Meanwhile, fans who saw them together during that recent meetup described the same unspoken comfort, the kind that doesn't need grand gestures or public displays. Just being near each other was enough. In the midst of the growing attention, both stars have chosen silence. No interviews, no statements, no clarifications. But sometimes, that's the strongest message of all. Because silence protects what's precious, and maybe that's what they're doing now, protecting something fragile, something real. As one fan beautifully wrote online, maybe it's not about confirming love to the world. Maybe it's about finding peace in knowing it exists quietly between them. That sentiment seems to resonate deeply with the moment Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun are in now. Their fans, while eager for clarity, have grown more mature too. Instead of demanding answers, they're expressing gratitude that these two are still part of each other's story, even if we only see glimpses of it. And maybe, just maybe, those glimpses are leading to something much bigger. Because in the world of K-drama and destiny, some stories are written long before the cameras roll. And for Chang Wook and Nam Ji-hyun, their connection feels like one of those unfinished but never forgotten. So whether it's love reborn or simply two hearts finding their rhythm again, one thing is certain, their story is far from over. Stay tuned, because in K-drama life, the most beautiful reunions are the ones we never saw coming.